I'm just kidding, guys. But I am back, so hey! I need to be a little bit more cash for this. Just give me a second. Well, that just took my jacket off. Okay, let's try this one more time. Hey, that's what I wanted! Okay, oh. And yeah, those are some books behind me, which means we are about to embark on an April TBR. I haven't been here for a couple months, and I'm going to tell you why. So I was in a musical, The Sound of Music, for the past 3 months or so, and it was a little hard juggling everything at once with rehearsals and homework and everything like that. So I wasn't really reading any books. So I just kind of took a break from BookTube for a while. I thought it would be best if I didn't have maybe another additional stressor, though actually I realized it was more of just a thing that I authentically enjoy. I just wish that I was reading books so I was able to make videos about the books I was reading. Another update. I am going to be uploading on Saturdays instead of Fridays, which I don't really think is going to be that much of a change. It's just that I have more time on Saturdays than I do Friday evenings to get stuff done. So now I'm going to be uploading on Saturdays. I am back with a vengeance, guys. I am ready to read so many books because it is my second semester of my senior year, and of course I still care about getting stuff done, but maybe not as much as I care about reading some books. So with that, I am going to get on with my April TBR. The first book that I want to try to get done... Okay, is it bothering you guys as much as it's bothering me that my lights are in my glasses? I think I'm going to have to do this without glasses. So the first book that I'm going to be reading for the month of April is Franny and Zoe by J.D. Salinger. So I have received recommendations from my friends about this book. They said it was really good and that I should read it. And I realized recently, after numerous trips to Powell's, my local awesome bookstore, I have been to Powell's 3 times in the past 5 days. So, which I think is like the most even I have ever done. From those visits, I was looking around, going shelf to shelf, and I realized a lot of these amazing books that I've heard about, like Franny and Zoe, or numerous other ones, I haven't read, and I really feel like I should read them. And I'm at a good place where I can read them because I'm not super overwhelmed by school and like having to think seriously about things. So I'm going to be able to read a more classical, serious books, I guess. I'm not really explaining this well. Basically, I'm going to be trying to read classics way more often, at least one each month. And this month is Franny and Zoe because it is a pretty short novel, and I think it would be a great way to kick off this new adventure of reading that I'm going to embark on. And the next book I'm going to be reading for school, but I decided to count it anyway because I'm still reading it, and it is Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison. In AP or honors English classes, you mainly read books that are classics, and most of those are books written by men and white men. So I'm really excited to read a book by a woman of color. And I've heard great things from people that have already started reading this for school, and I'm just so excited that I get to read this book. So the next book that I've decided just literally seconds ago that I want to read this month is Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie by Alan Bradley. And this book I've heard is pretty good. I don't actually know that much about it. One second, let me read the back and then I'll get back to you. So this book is a mystery and it's set in the 1950s, so it's also a historical fiction novel, and it follows a strong young woman who is really interested in chemistry. So I just thought this would be a great book to pick up. It's really pretty and it's floppy, which is a big bonus and something that I really look for in books. The next book is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, and this book has been on my shelf for almost a year now, and I've decided I think it's about time that I've picked it up. This book is in a world where there are silver bloods and red bloods. And that is hard to say. Silver bloods have powers and red bloods are regular humans. So they are servants for the silver bloods. And then this main character is like, hold up, I'm a red blood, but I still got some powers. I've heard that this series actually fell flat a bit for a lot of people, so who knows if I do not continue the series after I read the first book, but maybe I will, so might as well pick it up. So And the book that I'm reading right now, which might make it a little bit difficult for me to finish this TBR this month, is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I recently finished A Court of Thorns and Roses. Normally I try to read books in between series to like break them up because I feel like in the back of my mind somewhere I'm like, oh, I'm gonna not be as interested in these books as the series goes on if I just like read continuously throughout the series and I don't like break it up. But I couldn't not read the next book in this series. I'm already... Well, just kidding. I'm only on page 119, but hopefully in the next 3 days we'll remedy that. I'm ready to just binge read this. And the last book I'm going to be reading in the month of April is The Round House by Louise Erdrich, and this is for my contemporary fiction class. So far, I've loved the books that we've read this semester, and I'm really excited to pick up this book. Also, it follows a female main character in 1988, and she is also Native American, and it follows that interesting line between the reservation and kind of the rest of America. Or so I've heard. I'm going to be reading this book like right when I get back to school, which is in like 3 days because currently we're on spring break. I'm just so excited because I love reading books written by women about women. It is the best thing. Support! I'm really excited to be back making videos, and also I'm really excited to read a bunch of books this month. Like, super excited! I have time to, and I'm not stressed out at the moment. I know I'm going to be stressed out later on, but like, I'm just kind of feeling zen right now, which is the best mood to be in to be able to really fully enjoy books. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and comment if you have any questions. I love hearing from you guys so much. You guys are the best. And make sure to subscribe. I come out with a video every single Saturday. And I will see you next week. Bye!